All right, so we're going to drive this point home over here, right? 1 minus 1/2. You guys have been doing this since you were kids. You got like a whole pie, you subtract half a pie, you end up with half a pie, right? And this is like, it's visceral, like you can feel, you can tell, you just know, like it's instantaneous, right? I want that to be instantaneous also, even when it gets like maybe a little bit more seemingly complex, okay? So you have like 1a minus a half a. It's not any more complex than 1 pi minus half a pi. In fact, you could, if you wanted to, think to yourself, okay, well, let's say I have like 1 apple. I'm going to subtract like a half an apple. Something like that, right? And it gives you this just like visual representation of this. You have like 1 of this thing, and you're going to subtract half of that thing. And we know that a whole minus half ends up, you're left with half, right? So the answer would be 1/2 a. And even if it gets a little bit weirder, and we get down to something like this, right? Arvin likes to make this joke. He likes to call this thing a chi. Yeah, right? XY. It's a chi. So you have 1 chi minus half of that chi. If you take away the half of the chi, then you're going to be left with the other half of the chi. Yeah? But it doesn't matter what you call it. You can call it anything. You say, okay, well, I have 1 bloop, this thing, minus half of the same thing. Okay, as long as they're the same. Remember, combine like terms, right? But as long as they're the same, you can do the same thing, right? 1 minus half of that thing means you're going to be left with half of that thing. 1 bloop minus half a bloop ends up with half a bloop. Right? That's the idea. So let's see if we can take this and conquer the next questions.